So I grew up actually in India, and I spent 16 years of my life there. And I moved to Granada Hills Charter High School, and I was thrusted into their 11th grade. And half of my high school was in India, and half of it was in America. The transition was uncomfortable. It was a long way from home, but I'm a learner, so I loved learning about the ways of American culture and the way that people really live their life here. So learning was something that I kind of utilized to acclimate here. And that was a big part of getting used to being an American at that point. Just having that internal motivation to learn and to be better. And I think I utilized that to really access the American dream, as they say. I ended up at CSUN because I saw a strong community of people like me here, people who were immigrants, people who came from different cultural backgrounds. I love learning about life and the way our bodies work and the way our brains work, which is what I'm pursuing now. I am really interested in neuroscience, and I'm always interested in the way the brain works and how we can understand it more and how we can basically manipulate the way we act and how we can change the way we act. I've presented about 3 times to a national conference at APS and once at SFN, which is the Society for Neuroscience. And every time it just feels so good to stand in front of a poster that represents my school and represents the people that I come from. If you're an immigrant, showing up every day is so important because of the sacrifices that your parents have made or your grandparents have made. And I love this quote by Maya Angelou. She says, "I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. And all the sacrifices that your parents and your ancestors have made, they're gonna prove to be fulfilling."
My name is Angelique Soto. I'm a Deaf Studies major, and my minor is American Indian Studies. I grew up in Oxnard, California, and the reason why I wanted to go to school is something that my grandma had always told me. She really encouraged me to go to college. I graduated, first thing I did, go to community college, and then I got pregnant with my son. I still continued. I was in community college for 5 years, and then I took a 2-year break and came to CSUN. CSUN is the reason why I get out of bed every day and I'm like, I'm gonna do the studying, I'm gonna do this because I want to make his life better and I want to give him more opportunities that I didn't have. I was initially introduced to ASL when I was younger. My sisters are 50% hard of hearing. I took an ASL class and I fell in love with it. My next step is to stay in the area so that he can continue going to school and so that I can go out into the deaf community and be an interpreter. My grandma is so proud of me because she had my mom when she was 16 and she didn't get to continue with higher education. My mom had me when she was 20 and she did go to community college, but she still didn't get to go to university. And me, I went to university and now I'm graduating as a single mom and a young mom because I had him also when I was 19. Kason, I appreciate all the patience that you've given me and I appreciate you being a part of this journey with me because it's so important to me. And you'll realize when you get older how much of an impact you have made in this part of my life. I couldn't have done this without you and I couldn't have done this journey without you because you literally are my strength and every day that I wake up, I'm doing this for you.
My name is Marcos Rodriguez. I am from North Hollywood, California. My neighborhood was a very tough neighborhood. Many of my peers around my neighborhood usually just make it through high school, if that. College is nowhere in the picture. My parents are migrants from Mexico. It wasn't until I saw a Marine in a blood drive in my high school, it was two, and the way that they carried themselves, the way that they had discipline, I approached them and I asked them, what are you guys? They said, it's the Marine Corps, but in order to even do this, you gotta get your stuff together. It doesn't even look like you're gonna graduate. Once I heard those words from those Marines, I did everything I could to graduate. My first semester in college, I didn't understand what college was. I had no mentor. I was failing on my classes. I felt like college was the wrong choice, and I was just wasting my time. I ended up choosing the military. I knew that there was gonna be a little bit of restraint from my parents. I had no support because my parents did not understand what the military was. They believed that the military was just the government trying to get young boys to get killed for wars. In the military, I struggled a lot mentally due to the fact of me not having any support during those hard times. It was a lonely place. I remember writing to my parents, but I didn't know how to write in Spanish, so I had to write to them in English, since that's the only language I could write in, and they had to understand my English writing. At that time, after basic training, I was under the impression I was just going to continue my Marine Corps career. Basic training was the easiest training. Once we got into an infantry training, it just got harder. And at that point, I understood that the life that I had was so easy and so privileged. It took me to the military, to starving, to not sleeping, crying of exhaustion, to understand that. It motivated me to come back to school. Once I came back to school, after my whole year of training, I understood that life is not that hard as a student. Life is pretty good. The military did show me discipline, and more discipline in the classroom. My contract is for 6 years. I have 5 years done. This will be my last year. I'll be leaving the military on December 11th. It shocks me that I've done this much, at such a young age. I mean, I'm still 23. I still have a lot more years to go, and I'm just getting started. I want to see what the future has in hold for me.
My name is Nur Falevi Pratama. I grew up in a very Muslim family in the island of Java in Indonesia, and I came to the United States in 2012 the first time. I received a scholarship from the US Department of State. I was a part of the 80 students who were sent to represent a country from a Muslim majority. I was first introduced to music when I was 5 years old. My mom actually is a traditional Javanese dancer in Java, and so my first music exposure was gamelan music. Nothing Western, no orchestral, nothing like that, all traditional Eastern Javanese music. I taught myself how to play the piano. I tried to look up on the internet at that time, just music from different cultures from the West. Access to music education in Indonesia was a lot more difficult, especially as somebody coming from a Muslim family, which is not very accepted for me to study Western music, and also
Let's get a cheer going here. Welcome. Good morning to you all. My name is William Watkins, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and it is indeed my honor to declare the opening of the commencement ceremony for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics. I ask that you all now please rise if you are able and remain standing while the CSUN Jazz A-Band, under the direction of Professor Tina Raymond, plays the national anthem accompanied by vocalist Diana Abbonetti. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets burning, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing the flag, star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated. How about another cheer for Diana Abbonetti? Diana is a part of the graduating class. She'll be graduating this afternoon. I don't know what we're going to do once she leaves Cal State Northridge, but she's been such a tremendous vocalist for us. Before introducing members of the platform party, I would first like to acknowledge the land on which CSUN resides. A land acknowledgement is a formal statement that recognizes indigenous peoples as the original stewards of the land for which the acknowledgement is given. Consistent with our CSUN values of respect for all people and alliances with communities, we offer this acknowledgement in order to honor indigenous history and affirm our intent to create authentic relationships and take meaningful actions in support of American Indian people in this region. As such, Cal State University Northridge recognizes and acknowledges the Sesavatam, the first people of this ancestral and unceded territory of Sesavinga that is now occupied by our institution. And it honors their elders, past and present, and the Sesavatam descendants who are citizens of the Fernandino-Tatavian Band of Mission Indians. We recognize that the Sesavatam are still here, and we are committed to lifting up their stories, their culture, and community. We would now like to take a moment to watch as Dr. Rudy Ortega Jr. and Mr. Mark Villaseñor, President and Vice President of the Fernandino-Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, brings us a ceremonial greeting.
Witiako, Aminat, Netawan, Rudy Ortega Jr., Nononi, Tomiyar. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rudy Ortega Jr. I'm the tribal president of the Fernandino-Tatavian Band of Mission Indians, and I'm here with my family, my two sons, Tomiyar Ortega and Noli Ortega, as well as my cousin, Mark Villaseñor, who's also the vice president of our tribe. We're the first people, descendants of the people of the San Fernando Valley, who are now Fernandino-Tatavian. We descend from these villages. And we just want to congratulate all the graduates who are graduating this year, and we want to sing some songs for you. This first song is Paco. It means come and enter as we welcome everybody for this graduation. The next song is a bear song that we're going to sing as we're in spring and celebrating everyone's graduation. Paco que maa, Paco que maa, Paco que maa, me ay que maa, me ay que maa, Paco que maa, Paco que maa, me ay que maa, me ay que maa. What será, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, no, what será, what será, no hunga no será. What será, what será, what será, no hunga no será. Thank you.
And we thank you. Really proud to share with you that just yesterday, Mr. Rudy Ortega Jr. was presented with an honorary doctorate degree from Cal State Northridge and is now Dr. Rudy Ortega Jr. And we just found out that his older son is going to be coming to Cal State Northridge next fall, so we're making those connections. Celebrating this occasion with us today and seated on the platform are our president, Dr. Erica D. Beck. How about a cheer? We also have members of the President's Cabinet and university leaders. Also, for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, we have your Dean, Dr. Chandra Subramanian, Associate Dean, Paul Lazzaroni, and your department chairs, including Dr. Rishma Ved for accounting, Dr. Kurt Saunders for business law, Dr. Anton Lowenberg for economics, Dr. John Zhao for finance, financial planning, and insurance, Dr. Deborah Heisley for marketing, Dr. Dion Zell for management. I'm sorry. Dr. Sung Paik, systems and operations management. Dr. Kristen Walker for a Master's of Business Administration program. Dr. Rafi Afrat, he is a director of the Masters of Science in Taxation program. I'm getting this thing unfurled here this morning. And finally, Dr. Valerie Flugie, who is this morning's mace bearer. In addition, Faculty President Dr. Michael Neubauer, your Associated Students Vice President Eden Shashua, and CSUN alumnus Andrea Zeckler are joining us here on the platform, along with members of the CSUN Foundation Board, Caitlin Orozco, and Associated Students President Cheyenne Moshtail. Will all of the members of the platform party and our guests please rise and be recognized. Thank you. And now I give you our president, Dr. Erica Beck.
Thank you, Vice President Watkins. Good morning, Matadors. Oh, no, we are here to celebrate this morning, and I know that you can do better than that. Let's try it again. Good morning, Matadors. As president of California State University, Northridge, it is my honor to share some words of wisdom with our graduates. And at the outset, let me just acknowledge that my remarks are probably not as brief as you might be hoping. Unless, of course, you were hoping that they might last somewhere in the neighborhood of 37 minutes, in which case you are in luck. My first piece of advice to our graduates is that I encourage you to take into consideration how long you have practiced walking in your new commencement shoes before you make your way up to the stage. I myself am wearing my sparkly red commencement Chucks. They require no practice at all. They only come out at commencement time, and they are magic. Today, when I click my heels 3 times, our graduates will officially be alumni. Yeah, that deserves a cheer. You might even be more excited about that than you are about my very brief remarks. On behalf of CSUN's distinguished faculty and staff, graduates, I am genuinely overjoyed to be able to be here with you to congratulate you on the remarkable achievement that we are all here to celebrate today. Many of you are the first in your family to attend college. So if you are making history for your family today as the first to graduate, will you please cheer and stand if you are able? Well done. We know that for all of our graduates, arriving at this moment took years of dedication and commitment in the midst of a global pandemic and challenges that none of us could have anticipated. It may not have been the college experience that you imagined, but it is a success story. It is a success story because you made it a success story. You were not a passive observer in the midst of crisis. You chose to act, to respond, to persevere, even when it was unimaginably hard. Your CSUN degree is undeniable evidence of the knowledge you have acquired and a testament to what you are able to accomplish. So thank you for showing up fully and authentically for yourselves, your families, and for each other on this very small planet that we call home. Showing up even when it was daunting, even when you didn't have all the answers, and especially when you really wish you could have just hit that snooze button a couple more times. Showing up is your superpower. And everything you need to flourish in the years ahead is already inside of you, waiting to unfold in the journey ahead. And by showing up, you have succeeded. I have every confidence that beyond our doors, you will show up. You will succeed, and you will stand as a beacon of hope for a more compassionate and empathic future that embraces our interconnectedness and celebrates the richness of diversity that we all bring to our global community. When you cross this stage, you will emerge on the other side prepared to realize every ounce of your own potential. Keep showing up as the engaged global citizens that we need to advance innovative, collaborative, and equitable solutions to the wicked challenges we face together. Engage inclusively, act authentically, and enact equity in every sphere of your influence. Add beauty, wonder, and inspiration to our shared human experience, and continue to lean in as we work together to advance a more vibrant, just, and peaceful future. And while I enjoy the brilliance that my sparkly red Chucks bring to the occasion, we do not need magic to know that all of our futures are brighter because of all of you. We also know that you did not arrive at this moment alone. We rarely accomplish anything this significant on our own. Your friends and family have devoted themselves sometimes at great personal sacrifice, to ensure that you made it to this very moment. So graduates, let's also celebrate your families and friends with a very big round of applause. Our faculty and staff arrive on our campus every day hoping to facilitate one thing: opportunity. Opportunity in service of a brighter future for us all, because talent lies in every corner of our community. And it is our collective responsibility to ensure that every student who seeks it finds a pathway not only to the doors of higher education, but right here to this very commencement stage. So graduates, let's also cheer the dedicated and resourceful faculty and staff who have facilitated that opportunity for all of you. Graduates, it has been our tremendous honor to support you in your academic journey, and our great privilege to see you realize your educational aspirations. And so as I close my remarks, yes, I know you're very disappointed, I'm bringing them to a close now. I want you to remember, we believe in you and the role that you will play in helping us achieve a brighter and more equitable future. A future in which we hope you will always remember: once a Matador, always a Matador. Stay connected to CSUN, come back often, and help inspire the students who seek to follow in your footsteps. Congratulations, class of 2023. I would now like to invite Eden Shashua, graduating as a double major from the Department of Business Law and Real Estate and from the Business Honors Program, and your associated students of Vice President, to address the graduating class.
Dear honored faculty, parents, friends, and family, thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the graduation of the incredible class of 2023. My name is Eden Shashua, and it is my honor to speak to you today on behalf of my class. Throughout our time at CSUN, we've experienced shared challenges, surmounted them and flourished, and are grateful to CSUN and the Nazarian College. Our college experience was interrupted with a challenge: a worldwide pandemic that shut us down for 2 years. Each of us as students had to suddenly adjust to an online environment that snatched most of our college experience from us. However, with challenges comes growth, and we have seen an immense amount of growth within ourselves as students, as innovators, and leaders of the future. We have learned adaptability, how to shift from one social environment to another in a short time while maintaining morale. We have learned creativity, pursuing various artistic outlets, founding small businesses, and developing new skills. We have learned collaboration, the ability to work together as a team, provide constructive feedback, and support and strengthen each other with empathy. We have journeyed together and have finally arrived at the end of this beautiful chapter, ready to move forward by carrying the valuable lessons we learned and the skills we cultivated into a brilliant future. But first, and most importantly, we want to express our gratitude to those who helped us get here. Thank you to CSUN, our diverse university, for pushing through with us as we faced a global pandemic together. Thank you to the Nazarian College of Business and Economics for ensuring student engagement by putting virtual workshops and events together to continue fostering our success as we prepare to face the business world. Thank you to our faculty for keeping us on our toes and creating innovative strategies for participation in and outside the classroom, even though we didn't always have our cameras on. Thank you to our club and organization leaders for sustaining students with connection and networking opportunities to make friends and acquire mentors. Finally, thank you to each of you, my fellow classmates, for your endurance, for your dedication, and for your passion. We have not only grown tremendously, but have flourished, and I am proud to be standing among you today as we graduate together. Once a Matador, always a Matador. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Can we get one more round of applause for this remarkable young leader with a very bright future ahead of her? And congratulations. The David Nazarian College of Business and Economics would like to give special recognition to those students who have demonstrated outstanding scholarship and other special achievements while here at the university. These students may be identified by the honors, cords, medallions, and sashes that they are wearing. So I ask all of the students who are graduating with academic and other special honors to please rise if you are able and receive our congratulations. Thank you. I would now like to invite Dr. Chandra Subramaniam, Dean for the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, to highlight 4 students who serve as examples of the excellence and extraordinary achievement that can be found among CSUN's very accomplished student body.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, President Beck. It is with great pleasure I present to you today 4 students who deserve additional recognition. Students, please rise if you're able when I call your name and stay standing while I speak briefly about your accomplishments. First, Lacey Hall. Driven by an unwavering positive outlook and focused mindset, Lacey joined the CSUN community with a determination to expand her knowledge and challenge herself intellectually. She has more than accomplished these goals by earning an impressive 4.0 GPA while completing not 1, but 2 majors, business management and business honors, all while competing as a Division I athlete on the CSUN's women's water polo team throughout the past 4 years. Lacey received the CSUN Female Scholar Athlete of the Year Award in 2020 and 2021, and also held several leadership roles as a student athlete, including being co-president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, pursuing an internship through the CSUN Athletics, and representing CSUN at an NCAA Leadership Forum. She doesn't sleep, by the way. Lacey also advocated for mental health awareness and resources at the CSUN by initiating a chapter of the Hidden Opponent and serving as a vice president within this organization, dedicated to raising awareness for student-athlete mental health. Lacey also served as Vice President of the Alumni Relations for the Business Honors Association, working to create avenues of communication and connection between students and alumni in the business field. After all that, Lacey will now be pursuing her Master's of Business Administration this fall at California State University, Fullerton. Her career aspiration is to work as a collegiate athletic director to give back to the positive experiences that she has had as a student athlete at CSUN. Lacey is proud to be a Matador, and she would not be the person today without the support and opportunities that CSUN has provided her. Lacey, by the way, notwithstanding everything she's done, is also the nominee of the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics for the Wolfson Award. Congratulations, Lacey. Next up is Talman Akopian. Talman, please stand up. Talman, a business law student at CSUN, embarked on his academic journey with the intention of discovering more about himself and his desired career path. Little did he know that his time at CSUN would exceed his expectations in every way. Immersed in his business law coursework, Talman found his true calling as an attorney, driven by a desire to create a positive impact on the world. Engaging in a judicial internship, moot court competition, amateur mock trial competition, Talman honed his legal advocacy skills and gained profound insight into his field. His involvement as the student president of the CSUN Beta Gamma Sigma chapter broadened his perspective and fostered meaningful connections within the CSUN community. Motivated by these experiences, Talman is now even more determined to serve as a transactional attorney for small corporations. He expresses deep gratitude to his professors, peers, and the entire CSUN community for their unwavering support throughout his journey. Above all, Talman acknowledges his parents' tremendous role in enabling him to fulfill his educational aspirations and graduate with an exceptional 3.94 GPA. Yes. As the first person in his family to pursue law school, Talman is well on his way to becoming an attorney, paving the way for future generations. With genuine admiration for his peers, Talman wishes them success in all their future endeavors. Congratulations, Talman Akopian. Moving forward, let's talk about Eduardo Ochoa Aragon. Eduardo's journey to graduation has been one of resilience and perseverance. At just 5 years old, he left his family in Mexico to start a new life in Pico Union, Los Angeles. Being separated from his loved ones and facing new challenges in an unfamiliar world, Eduardo struggled with school. Despite these challenges, his teachers recognized his potential and encouraged him to pursue his educational dreams, which he has now proudly done not only for himself, but for his family members who sacrificed so much for this opportunity. Eduardo started at CSUN as a marketing major. However, as he continued his studies, his passion for technology and business was soon ignited. He switched to the IS, or Information Systems, Business Systems program, and was appreciative of mentors who encouraged him to network and engage with others. Following this advice, Eduardo attended events that eventually helped him to secure key interviews and employment opportunities. He has now accepted a full-time graduate offer from KPMG and will be working specifically with technology assurance audit. During his time at CSUN, Eduardo has involved with the Beta Alpha Psi organization, the Latino Business Association, and the part-time internships. Throughout all of these experiences, he has learned to face his fears by drawing upon his family's constant inspiration to seek a better tomorrow, despite any obstacles that may lay upon his path. Eduardo's ultimate goal is to continue to fulfill his family's dreams by establishing a successful career and inspiring others to persevere in the face of challenges. Please join me now in congratulating Eduardo Ochoa Aragon. And finally, we have Aiden Sheshoa. Aiden Sheshoa has maintained high academic standards throughout her educational studies, and today she celebrates the completion of a double major in business law and business honors and a minor in communication studies. Aiden's academic excellence has not only earned her a place on the dean's list every semester since she started CSUN, but she'll be graduating summa cum laude with a 3.95 GPA. Aiden has been deeply involved as a campus student leader and local community advocate. She currently serves as a CSUN's Associated Students Vice President, is a member of the CSUN Forensic Club, has also participated in the Nazarian College's moot court competition, where she won first place. Aiden is actively involved in Jewish and cultural organizations, where she has served in leadership roles and cultivated meaningful cultural and educational experiences for her peers. Aiden has also volunteered at the Friendship Circle of Los Angeles, a Jewish organization that serves children with special needs. In her volunteerism and advocacy work, Aiden has consistently exemplified the values of patience, empathy, and gratitude. Aiden's determination, leadership skills, and compassion will serve her well as she continues to study in law school. She also plans on continuing her connection with CSUN as an active alumna, which I appreciate, including providing support for the experiences of future matadors by coaching mock trial, mentoring student leaders, and to continue supporting the neighboring Jewish community. Aiden, as Dr. Beck mentioned, is also one of this year's outstanding graduating senior award recipients, having received this honor at last week's honors convocation ceremony. Everyone, please join me in congratulating Aiden Sheshoa.
Thank you, Dean Subramaniam. I would now like to invite Provost Komaraju to present the candidates for the master's degree.
From the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, the disciplines of accounting, business administration, and taxation are represented by the graduates at this ceremony. I ask that all graduates for the master's degree please rise if you are able. President Beck, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduate class of 2023. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State University, Northridge. Candidates, please continue standing as President Beck confers the master's degree upon you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Professional Accountancy. Master of Business Administration. That's right, it's a celebration. And Master of Science in Taxation. With all the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, congratulations, you may be seated. I would now like to invite Dean Subramaniam back to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
And again, from the David Nazarian College of Business and Economics, the departments and programs of Business Honors, Accounting, Business Law and Real Estate, Economics, Finance, Financial Planning and Insurance, Management, Marketing, and Systems and Operations Management are represented by the graduates at this ceremony. I ask that all candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise if you're able and remain standing. President Beck, I have the absolute honor of presenting to you the undergraduate class of 2023. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of California State University, Northridge.
Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Okay, now you've convinced me. Here we go. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of California State University, Northridge, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, with options in Business Honors, Business Analytics, Business Law, Financial Analysis, Financial Planning, Global Supply Chain Management, Management. It is a competition, just so you know. Marketing. Real estate. Risk management and insurance. We can cheer louder for insurance and risk management. And systems and operations management. And Bachelor of Science in Information Systems. With all the rights, honors, and opportunities pertaining thereto, congratulations, you may be seated. It is now, once again, my pleasure to welcome back your Associated Students Vice President, Eden Shashua.
Thank you. Good morning again, graduates. I am so excited to be congratulating you this morning. Having served as your Associated Students Vice President this past year has been an honor. And it's now my privilege to announce the moment that I think everyone has been waiting for. I know I have for 4 years. Crossing the stage and hearing your name read aloud to signify your accomplishment as a graduate of this incredible university. So let me hear it. Are you ready? Amazing, and thank you. I will now re-invite Dean Chandra to the podium to provide you all with guidance on how we'll be crossing the stage.
Thank you, Eden. Members of the platform party and the department chairs will now offer congratulations to our degree recipients. I ask that the degree recipients please move to the platform as you're directed by the marshals. You will be directed to come forward as your name is read aloud while you cross the platform. Afterwards, please return to your seats as directed by commencement staff. We ask that all guests please help by remaining in your seats so that we may proceed in an orderly manner. We remind you that the aisles must be kept open and you are asked to stay in your seats until the end of the ceremony. Out of respect for our graduates and the safety of our guests, noisemakers are not permitted. Finally, in order to optimize the health and safety of our campus community, in lieu of handshakes and hugs, we will be sharing jubilant fist pumps and dance moves.
Demonstrate.
Oh, that's what I can do. One final note, however. Following the commencement, we would like to welcome all graduates and family. Please join the faculty at the commencement celebration in front of Nazarian College's Bookstein Hall. Now, we'll start the ceremony, the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Now reading names from the Department of Business. Haniye Saremi.
Aisha Mayer.
Christian Barreto. Harrison James Elder.
Lacey Hall. Valerie Andrea Lopez.
Faiza Rahman.
Jose Espinosa Gonzalez.
Adriana Lazaldi.
Julia Salavi. Now reading names from the Department of Accounting. Justin Ethan Tolchinsky.
Araceli Lupercio.
Now reading names from the Department of Marketing.
Elon Brahms.
Andrea Ornelas. Hannah Sung. Jennifer Julissa Sanchez. Julian Rivas Ramirez.
Luis Angel Avila.
Josie Iani Trinidad Rodriguez.
Alejandra Morales.
Jason Cruz.
Janet Villalobos Dominguez.
Rose Azuldin Alian. Jerry Serta.
Myra Romo.
Judith Abigail Diaz.
Edwin Reyes Gonzalez.
Hannah Hurst.
Precious Melanie Yan.
Vanessa Jimenez.
Sienna de la Torre.
Maricela Gallegos.
Marcia Sanchez.
Anastasia Catherine Kovich. Priscilla Hernandez. Lacey Catherine Lipsky.
Goris Amirian.
Michael Jose Marino.
Patrick Joshua Augustin.
Melissa Gutierrez. Carson Kohler. June Honore Ortiz.
Milena Chukayonki.
Summer Janae Melton. Emily Gonzalez.
Kate Sosa.
Mark Yamas. Axel Galaz.
Caroline Claire Smith.
Jeff Latinsky. Niled Martinez. Grace Lewick. Garin Harut Kajejian.
Milan Parmar.
Mitharu Cabral. Mila Grace Marie de Guzman.
Jonathan Martinez.
Kevin Secundino. Kevin Shirali.
Kyle Akatel.
Jaylene Kassir.
Carla Francois. Haripsime Bagdasarian. Annie Donaldson. Layla Contreras Anderson.
Ryan Murray.
Jared Wolf Regalado. Yana Taylor. Yesenia Rano.
Autumn Hong An Nguyen Trung.
Kiana Serena Caliboso Tugati.
Ani Muradian.
Allison Ileana Cotto Mendoza. Zoe Carlo.
Alberto Garcia Jr. III.
Deandra Shea Carr.
Elizabeth Guzman. Giselle Montenegro.
Arislady Cruz Santiago.
Karina Hernandez.
Kimberly Espinoza Cruz. Tiffany Rose Brown.
Hedia Nicole Valdez.
Joey Mayorga.
Daniel Villalobos.
Mervat Masri.
Clara Ask. Sarah Ellison.
Alex Garza. Nicholas Moran. Regina Gonzalez.
Chantal Sanhuesa Sandoval.
Patricia Margallo.
Sona Abrahamian.
Michael Tran.
Mayu Faruta.
Alfred Artunian.
Melanie Perez.
Talia Barreto Aguilar.
Casey Henry.
India Leanne Walker.
Amanda Gallagher.
Ann Vatter. Maria Isabella Padilla. Haley Zacharias. Nathan Polifox. Galila Polonio.
Sabrina Jasmine Fantasia. Julian Castaneda.
Valerie Masariegos. Ariana Harrell.
Nicholas Terranova.
Patrick Aharonyan.
Joseph Kajejian.
Brianna Orala.
Jacqueline Yvette Casillas. Melanie Carbolito.
Ariana Walters.
Uriel Antonio.
Adam Thomas. Delon Federizo Pasquill.
Liana Cynthia Ibrao Dupitas. Jefferson Bill Bondoc.
Casey Takata. Gretchen Carpio Pasilan.
Nicholas Nicor Manankil.
Dominique Barney.
Jacqueline Schiavo.
Colby Cabrera.
Jorge Luis Santiago.
Anthony Acosta.
Alison Lux.
Francisco Estrada.
Haley Zelaya. Giselle Navoa Rangel.
Tyler Blaney. Catherine Patrici Davidson. Oliver Bitton.
Maynor Alexander Ramirez.
Leslie Campos.
Teresa Lopez.
Liza Marie Rivas.
Rose Durbadrosian.
Omowale Oniide.
Cameron Moeller. Jonathan Massey.
Marcellus Banks.
Connor Hale. Charlotte Mosley. Charlene Galvez.
Riley Farina.
Kate E. McLeod. Diliana Galvan.
Jeremy Berry. Andrew Castro. Daniel Bravo. Catherine Argueta. Maria Georgie. Catherine Estrada.
Prichanich Hamvech. Emily Marhofer. Jacob Green. Mohammed Mullah.
Caesar Palazzi.
Charlene Della Merced.
Jason Garcia.
Vanessa Aguilar.
Michelle Orea Villafana.
Riley Ellis Coe.
Roberto Ruvalcaba.
Anissa Moore. Malak Haddad.
Maseri Uzawa.
Isabel Mejia Meneses. Claudia Henricks. Valerie Lopez.
Ashley Evelyn Romero.
Miguel Cabrera Jr.
Robert Midian.
Stephanie Ashley Ruelas. Paulina Yanez.
Kimberly Moran.
Celine Campos. Brenda Zuel.
Malia Villegas.
Raquel Masudi. Joshua Hudson.
Araxi Salatian.
Marcela Carrillo.
William Gu.
Sofia Barado. Joao de Resende. Bradley Butcher.
Kamau Samaru. Pete Vongtongdi.
Roberto Granados.
Jai James DeSisto. Aaron Anthony Abdullah.
Rachel Tovmasian. Javier Rodriguez.
Jonathan Mayen.
Kiera Pledger.
Karina Aguilar. Alexandra Apodaca.
Austin Simmons.
Elvis Arias.
Renee Saldivar.
Simon Bonagunian.
Saro Kazanjian. Caroline Kazarian. Nazaret Jarekian.
Sydney Velasquez.
Christina Alberto.
Colleen Shakarami.
Hamlet Asatrian.
Gustavo Sanchez. Bryson Taylor.
Mia Neese.
Crystal Kalani Ayers.
Sahai Lara.
Amanda Saloa El Eid. Elizabeth Adwani.
Jonathan Isyo. Nicholas Nakamura Yamamoto.
Jennifer Coronado.
Andrew Panosian. Josephine Safar.
Hasmik Jasmine Chimanasian.
Fat Tran.
Travis Johnson. Nadia Nategi.
Regia Venice Vasquez.
Gabriela Lopez Osorio. Denise Igareda. Michael Kundabakian. Irvand Gevoglanian. Maria Marquez.
Jesus Tinajero.
Jacqueline Denise Chavez. Shohei Fukuyama. Cole Bowers. Joshua Ahn.
Lillian Lifshitz.
Austin Rafe.
Lindsay Gold.
Alexa Svitanovich. Aline Obulian.
Vanessa Rico.
Brooke McBrien. Tiffany Angelica Hernandez.
Maribel Alcaraz. Adrian Casas.
Jacob Lopez.
Audrey Esparza.
Kalina Ledoux.
Marissa Nicole Lopez. Mercedes Guevara. Paulina Haro.
Michelle Staley.
Jesse Avila.
Darlin Soltero.
Emily Marie Caceres.
Minor Osmar Urrutia. Cindy Yanette Vargas.
Jasmine Emily Maravilla Martinez.
Nicole Valerie Chernyak. Carlo Amorsolo.
Kian Mohamedlu.
Angelo Sanchez de Anda.
Lily Manukian.
Jacqueline Arevalo.
Gabriela Lopez. Samantha Milan. Douglas Linares.
Gianni Romanelli.
Michelle Escobar Patan. Cynthia Ruby Barajas.
Kristen Araceli Salas.
Tuan Nguyen.
Areg Petros Adoyan.
Wilson Daniel Lopez.
Donna Edry.
Sarah Hannah Armin Kayanirod.
Leslie Rivas.
Charlene Cruz Masaganda. Valerie Marie Martinez.
Liza Ballesteros Santana.
Henry Walsh.
Christian Powell Lipton.
Isaac Nathaniel Yang.
Nathaniel Martinez. David Marquez.
Cynthia Alvarado. Tabitha Bolware. Luis Antonio Baruman Leal.
Anthony Quee.
Beatriz Rivera.
Senia Chavez. Eileen Dovtian.
Rinta Mishima. Ana Gonzalez.
Kevin Rodriguez.
Anai Flores.
Daisy Preciado.
Andrea Seja.
Satanik Caribbean. Divine Guthrie. Cassandra Marin.
Esther Cruz.
Robert Owen.
Alan Becker.
Now reading names from the Department of Business Administration. Andrew Robles. Joseph Thiessen.
Michael Christopher Munch. Xuan Li.
Ruben de la Cruz.
Astrid Osorio.
Alveli Mondragon.
Devin Julian Perea. Rushpal Singh Sandhu. Selvine Quintanilla.
Ismael Jimenez. Madeline Manu. Heather Martinez.
Jack Stuman.
Alexander Avalos.
Kung La.
Alex Soto. Scott Weinberg.
Trayvon Melendres.
Riley Wells.
Nikita Litvinov.
Emmanuel Davitian.
Jackson Schneider.
Cynthia Lopez Palayo.
Dana Chin.
Roberto Enrique Hernandez.
Carla Ferrer.
Hamayak Vardanyan. Israel Rodriguez.
Jeffrey Grimsdale.
Esmeralda Ramirez.
Jocelyn Hernandez Mendoza.
Christian Vasquez Hernandez.
Matthew Curry.
Jacob Stephen Mactolf.
Nasli Avanesian. Kenny Aguilar Lopez.
Gagandeep Gill. Abu Bakr Mohammed.
Garni Telmi.
Matthias Tunde Unsa. Jennifer McLean.
Samantha Schaefer. Gianni Sarkazade.
Samantha Flores.
Brianna Destiny Nicole Johnson. Emily Gonzalez.
Christopher Spencer.
Andrew Cortez.
Sander Marino. Christian Garcia.
Jared Stevens.
Ingrid Abalos Diaz. Nora Lizette Bernal Ramos. Mia Armendariz.
Maria Zuniga. Robert Brian Perez. Marisol Velasquez.
Liseth Benitez.
Jeanette Viveros.
Amari Espinoza. Valeria Asensio. Jose Arriaga.
Hainer Antonio Guardarama.
Bhavya Patel.
Ryan Ismaili.
Todd Zadurian. Anthony Panosian.
Dro Garapetian.
Sophia Demerchant. Edvin Abramian. Garbis Balasanian.
Ori Clayman. Hamiz Ahmed Mohammed Lafri.
Darren Viles. Areli Stefania Sanchez.
Emily Lee. Hai Huang.
Priyank Ahir. Siraj Dail.
Anahid Gedigyan.
Elena Tarverdi. Jonathan Pedrozo.
Stephen Nieves. Kayvon Mackay. Paul Louis Gachet. Velvet Lucero. Justin Maurice Martinez.
Michael Alexander Choma. Ivan Sebastian Davila.
Teresa DeJesus Oliva. Christopher Swati. Sandra Sendejas.
Emily Christina Campos.
Kinarik Gevorgian.
Janet Chavez Alcazar.
Isabel Sahagan.
Vahe Farhadnejad. Diana Cortez Torres.
Alexis Osorio.
James Locke.
Jared Vincent Payne.
Marvin Darbeles.
Diego Nolasco Cuevas. Paulina Munoz. Arshia Mohammed.
Mona Ahmedi.
Eric Herrera.
Rodrigo Aguirre.
Mohammed Khalil.
Melanie Ileana Ventura. Salvador Ventura.
Vahe Gukasian.
Mustafa Sheikh Mamundi.
David Girgian. Luz Elena Medina.
Diana Guadalupe Carrion.
Ashley Astrid Mejia. Colton Everett Hammond. Alberto Mateo.
Guadalupe Berenice Rojas.
Andre Armin Ketepsizian.
Kylie Nicole Cicero.
Sharif Rifat Hijaz.
Scott Vincent Dodge. Ian Daniel Aguilar. Jordan Asibor. Noah Teo Alvara.
Jessica Diana Rodriguez.
Juliana Barba.
Gabriel Fernando Vasquez. Julio Torres. Miki Sui.
Ramon Mardians.
Lorena Rojas Nava.
Irene Mikhail.
Milena Sarian.
Anthony Hernandez.
Javier Kawansi.
Lillian Ta. Vivian Ta.
Gabriela Contreras. Rima Abdulaziz.
Christopher Morris.
Zachary Panto. Joshua Jacob Vasquez.
Amy Dipp.
Abizai Mendez.
Eduardo Ramirez Reyes.
Nicholas Bodner.
Tigran Mandalian.
Hovannes John Bacalian. Christopher Adwani. Armand Akverdian. Pantita Adwaran.
Fabian Gutierrez. Jordi Hernandez. Michael Mathiakum. Matthew Nguyen.
Jessica Serrano.
Kevin Daniel Jordan.
Aldo Sierra Ramirez.
Sige Gasessa.
Aaron Berger. Alan Kanek. Jacob Benda.
Mark Werner.
Rafi Hovsepians.
Lillian Corral. Jessica Diaz.
Diana Garcia.
Jason Pugmire.
Daniel Babakanian.
Inessa Hovakimian. Ariel Hartunian.
Satenik Stepanyan.
Alyssa Lara Treviso. Colin Hanratty.
Alejandro Vera. Marco Vanegas. Imad Risco.
Amber Isam Haddad. Edmund Melkonian.
Sammy Avila Jr. Anne Bertan.
Lucien Camel. Mina Camel. Tatiana Kazanjian. Noah Garcia. Christopher Nguyen.
Nicholas Andre Vieira.
Agustin Daniel Munoz Sanchez. Juan Manuel Hernandez.
Christian Wheelis.
Edward Lewisford Klein. Joseph Gazarian.
Now reading names from the Department of Economics.
Lucas Braun.
Brandon Michael Pollock.
Christy Fauza.
Ryan Manick.
Victor Emmanuel Ramirez.
Joshua Chang.
Abraham Pacheco.
Alfonso Anguiano. Nemesis Fuentes.
Jeremiah Lewis.
Grady Schilling.
Frankie Cardona.
Marilyn Xiomara Ramirez Osorio. Cameron Annette Schmidt. Vanessa Ojeda. Ben Saida.
Ariel Franklin.
Alex Rosales.
Johnny Hawatme.
Jose Luis Valdez Madrigal. Noah Rivera. Manpreet Singh Plaha.
Akash Kumar.
Quentin Zales. Elizabeth Slavin.
Ireland Hatch.
Gerardo Serrano. Cynthia Liliana Rios.
Sean Levinson.
Tun Yam O.
Leonardo Landaverde.
Joseph Daniel Ramirez.
Layla Azadi.
Anthony Roman Rodriguez.
Daniel Carter.
Michael Wynn. Marcos Ponce. William Tamkin. Jae Gun Yun.
Samuel Zarihan.
Anthony Jess Marcelo Lingad.
Michael Oyeshile.
Daisuke Tanaka.
Jorge Mejia Luvano.
Nejda Sam Babayan.
Narek Zainalian. Now reading names from the Department of Accounting. Sean Webster.
Gilberto Gutierrez Jr.
Brian Wagner.
Austin Kang.
Christine D.
Juan Carlos Martinez.
Samuel Stickley.
Jason Deepak Kumar. Jenna Hariprasad. David Christopher Monroe. Catlin Miller Francis.
Elia Amer Ameri. Kelvin Castillo.
George Garcia.
Alejandro Amaral.
Avitis Manatsakanyan.
Arthur Oganesian.
Edgar Camarena Moreno.
Sahir Youssef.
Andrew Jennerson. Thomas Kordich. Shant Gregorian. Katerina Martirosian. Spencer Vladimir Mischel.
Justine O'Connor.
Krisha Jane No.
Rafael Sebastian Jr.
Omar Hernandez.
Hasmik Avatisian. Sumi Daria. Marine Andokian.
Lior Omrani.
Enrique Gomez.
Natalie Babikian.
Rain Orkulo.
Nana Inamura.
Shanoknan Tongbai.
Ni Lei Andrews.
Lucine Arashanian.
Anna Tovmasyan. Julieta Zadorian. Mahan Pordavood.
Lala Arzamanian. Mariam Barazish. Suman Aurora.
Crisia E. Galvez. Gianna Sofia Lopez.
Kevin Justin Aguilar. Arezu Abol Ma'ali.
Behnaz Shahbaz Mahamadi. Ashot Petrosian.
Sajid Ali Amadi.
Sajal K.C.
Josue Oseguera.
Aurelio Cruz.
Rain Mendoza.
Susana Cayo Echevarria. Marina Arestamian.
Batul Shabir Hussein.
Irina Chikadua.
Brian Urrutia. Daniel Perez Flores.
Gerardo Alvarenga. Brianna Barraza. Leander Renato Benedicto.
Pedro Omar Maldonado. Shreya Kohli. Colin Mansour.
Stephanie Samano. Nazeli Tamazian.
Christelle Kanajian.
Diana Simonian. Jared Tamazian.
Sebada Keshishi. Zayan Nizami.
Nitsi Solano. Catherine Possert.
Aura Francisco.
Naoko Matsumura.
Manuel Favela. Christopher Atikian.
Ardit Hovikian.
Gianna Ilani Travi.
Yasmin Atea. Kyle Agnew.
Yasaman Kozadi.
Babak Farid.
Daniel Varela.
Joshua Kaplan.
Sydney Asen.
Marco Gonzalez.
Lotfi Bauchi.
Dylan Chase Maelchathai.
Nareg Tufengjan.
Hovanes Dagdavirian.
Arya Lauren Marie Mack.
Jaylene Isabel Pascual.
Serli Babahanlu.
Scarlett Tahmasian.
Angel Castellan. Matthew Diaz. Marian Timothy Anson.
Jason Mooney.
Kun Young Chan.
Davis Pruden.
Kevin Nievas.
Michael Brumleve.
David Temurian.
Edgar Abramian.
Anna Lisa Hernandez.
Natella Zarabian.
Ashley Caballero.
Marisol Suniga.
Chandler Munasinga.
Andy Ojeda.
Jessica Espidio Saon.
Jose Resendez.
Pedro J. Garcia.
Alejandro Beltran.
Duc Tuan An Nguyen.
Dixon Chan. Isaac De La Luz Campech.
Omar Fabian Puga.
Abigail Arevalo.
Araceli Hernandez.
Anjanette Tadiaman.
Kum Mi Gemma Kim.
Andrew Zuckerman.
Oren Chinchinian. Catherine Epstein.
Sarah Kizuka.
Patricia Austria. Justin J. Chow.
Mariana Hossain.
Oyanga Bayarbat.
Colin Rappel.
Alexandra Murrow.
Hovsep Aram Osikian.
Ashley Ellen Lopez.
Jan Francis Navarro Umawing.
Tyler Malanda. Ronald Gregorio Lorenzo. Chaim Daniel Halaby. Jared Mayer.
Victor Barba. Dante Ivasian.
Jesse Solorzano.
Lauren Franco. Amy Cohenfard.
Alexa Gomez. Rableen Singh.
Katie DeNicholas.
Kevork Meneshian. Minyi Liang.
Giancarlo Avila. Vanessa Alvarado Carrillo. Arga Isagulian.
Alexandra Martinez.
Ashot Voskanyan.
Jana Asherto Nara.
Cynthia Castaneda.
Alma Nunez. Elaine Jones.
Briza Espinoza. Fernando Campos Jr.
Claudette Payton.
Jacob Marshak.
Slade O'Connor.
Christian Brian Gomez.
Alejandro Ocotecat.
Junior Omar Espinoza Cruz.
Tal Shoshani. Brian Egbali.
Ricardo Perea.
Nushin Jamshidi Kalantari.
Anilga Vartumian.
Megmik Babakani. Sepide Amin.
Saline Utkujan.
Cynthia Montez.
Joseph Perez. Omar Ciordia. Janet Tran.
Angela Clark.
Gabriela Olguin. Estefany Magana. Janet Linares.
Nina Ferreira Lopes Perez. Sebastian Rojas.
Bailey Martinez.
Jacob Campbell.
Kirolo Skirgis.
Natalie Ohanyan. Harach Vardanyan.
Martin Matavosian.
Telman Akopian.
Audrey Talon.
Sky Tola Lazarovitz.
Spencer Curvorst.
Karen Gomez Sanchez.
Andrew Anthony Escobar. Jason Alexander.
Luis Angel Melendez. Alexandra Christine Kraus.
Milton Erazo.
Ivan Resendez.
Franzia Medina.
Aaron Eshagian.
Now reading names from the Department of Business Law.
Deborah Modesto. Julissa Garcia Meza.
Alan Pagosian.
Doron Cohen.
Nareg Kachadurian.
Diva Carton.
Sandy Francesca Ibarra. Justin Lowe.
Jaime Dominguez.
Samuel Walker.
Nalita Mesa. Ethan Gershenberg. Sanisar Mehrabi.
Leon Baghumian. Alfredo Colin.
Maritza Nieves. Michael Manassian. Shant Keshmeshian.
Arthur Demerchian.
Andre Patatanyan. Fernando Sosa.
William Gutierrez.
Andrew Rios. Bianca Reyes. Jason Tun Zamora. Teresa Whitsitt. Damon Vartan.
Martin Markarian.
Brian Andrew Sadanovsky.
Crystal Esplana Sid. Jawad Abraham.
Gabriel Lucero.
Genesis Quintero Estrada. Adir Sabag.
Tiana Leonard Vargas. Armenuhi Gevorgian.
Ellen Dovtian.
Evan Jacobs.
Ruth Rosales. Henry Alfredo Rivera.
Reginald Axel Jr.
Saoirse Marie Pepino. Emma Ann Simpson.
Nikki Jazayeri. Elizabeth Joseph Beck.
Ashley Ramirez Vasquez.
Jasmine Loera. Christine Nazarian.
Madeleine Saruhanova.
Diana Ellisbarian. Gustavo de la Rosa.
Seruj Gudekelian.
Alexander Akopian. Cheyenne Elia Huzadeh.
Justin Oheb.
Diego Alejandro Antion Palomo.
Richard Turner.
Anseli Juarez.
Bardia Sharifi.
Cody Brown.
Nicholas Cabe.
David Chavez.
Grayson Holmes.
Liliana De La O.
Richard Panameno.
Oscar Areola.
Miriam Rolfsema. Melody Petrosian.
Mary Concoyan.
Gabriel Ramirez. America Tellez.
Noelle Melanie Nurafshan.
Nicholas Duran.
Nare Nazinyan. Stephanie Hernandez.
Joshua Otero. Tyler Michael Tamer. Caitlin Megan Tamer.
Pavelina Hovasapian. Anna Samag Nicholas.
Cesar Olivares Jr.
Juan Giron.
Dylan Ardian.
Alex Villalobos.
John Barrales.
Jonathan Villa Jimenez.
Samuel Barrera.
Jasmine Alejandra Guzman. Camila Gamara Perez. Jose Halteco.
Eric Alexander Paulos.
Christian Burgle.
Michael Ryan Siegmiller.
Maria Isabel Israel. Jasmine Hernandez Leon. Kevin Morales.
Stephanie Nicole Trinidad Calera.
Now reading names from the Department of Management.
Jose Chavez Polanco. Hannah Cervantes.
Brian Markey.
Saori Valadez. Marcos Rodriguez. Alexander Orozco Arezola.
Almer Escobedo Kapalak. Beverly Esquivel.
David James Gray.
Ryan Poldar.
Ishmael Flores.
Cynthia Jauher.
Merve Ozaturk. Sylvia Tonoyan.
Manny Duran.
Daniel Eduardo Palacios.
Sarah Hahn. Bernardo Leon.
Desiree Liliana Alonso.
Isela Vidauri.
Stephanie Cortez.
Justin Rader.
Gabriel Martinez.
Abraham Santana.
Camila Joanna Aguilar.
Fernanda Reyes.
Sierra Ariano Cervantes. Gerardo Flores. Austin Dale. Denise Dang.
Kira Matsuo. Natalie Mishkanian.
Mamyu Aisha Fall.
Avsana Kirtashian.
Trevin Polis. Leandro Pijuan. Frank Washington.
Ryan Fidel Maida.
Henry Cuevas Cruz. Brendan Casillas.
Andrew Tien. Ignacio Torres Gonzalez.
Carlos Martinez.
Marvin Corrado.
Ernesto Guevara. Natalie Jamgochian.
Hovig Anserlian.
Rafi Kalajian,
George Aldana, Greta Abramian,
Quentin Nagosic, Ofsana McCurrian,
Aliyah Bedrosian,
Ani Sirun Krikorian,
Joshua Castillo,
Leah Shushanian, Michael Semder,
Kelly Gibson,
Giselle Espinoza,
Joshua Kim,
Halima Siddiq,
Pamela Karina Carreno, Ashley Chinchilla Urego,
Stephen Wong,
Elizabeth Barton,
Ellen Harerian,
Benjamin Choi,
Nicholas Sikor,
Maria Korginian, Kenya Alejandra Nahin, Cody Hall,
Andres Barajas, George Erosa, Emily Argueta,
Gema Torres Navarro,
Alexis Espinoza,
Na Lee, Jocelyn Hartunians,
Kevin Soria, Eloisa Claire Varia, Joseph Lawrence Roman, Hector Daniel Quijada de Leon, Anthony Thomas Sanchez,
Nico Clark, Skylar Ray Frias,
Diego Ivan Jarquin Santos,
Mark Thompson, Gino Stefanini,
Eduardo Alonso Munoz Cholico,
Angel Stern,
Riley Herrera, Stephen Joel Martinez Cobon,
Luis Palomino, Diana Viramontes Cardenas,
Patrick Fagan, Tyler DeFelice,
Pamela Trujillo, Christina Sarkissian,
Faith Gonzalez, Angelo Martinez, Carlos Mejia,
Carla Urrutia,
Cristopor Cavegian,
Andy Silva,
Alexis Monique Melgoza,
Lincoln Leon Torres,
Fabiola Guzman Jimenez, Rigoberto Melendez Jr.,
Christopher Young,
Maribel Gonzalez,
Rosie Barsegian,
Armenuhi Nasibian, Avenia Kodagolian,
Edita Tarbinian,
Jessica Seda Kubasirian,
Eric Agajanian, Edric Agabegi,
Nareg Gukasian,
Owen Burke, Justin Allegre,
Adrian Mondragon Gonzalez,
Christine Jamharian. Arlet Shamirian.
Daniela Luna Cuevas. Dominique Lopez.
Anthony Pedraza.
Raul Garcia.
Romeo Eta.
Karen Joseline Martinez Oliveira.
Alexander Salvador Escobar.
Ashley Hernandez.
Jocelyn Elizabeth Pena. Ashley Salazar.
Luis Gomez.
Daniel Rodriguez.
Jairo Cisneros. Angelica Aguilera. Dominique Davis.
Melissa Villegas.
Peter Dong Han Kim.
Emilio Bravo.
Jericho Venturina.
Jalen Jones. Charisma Jimenez.
Makia Valentine Beham. Hovsep Yakubian.
Daniel Atlan. Nicholas Crespo.
Brandon Jadidi.
Roberto Benitez.
Christopher Villagomez.
Ryan Kent. Jake Komatsu. Eric Mack. Colin Gordon.
Daniel David Asensio Montes.
Julio Munoz.
Jessica Deraze. Jacqueline Cabrera Duran. Yorsi Victoria Barrios Oriana.
Alejandra Ramirez Ordóñez. Alder Vargas Gomez.
Eddie Sarang Aviles.
Brandon Gomez. Xavier Mujica.
Abdelmumen Taghi.
Jumana Alhumeiri. Araxi Boyajian. Paula Esayan.
Vahan Paronian.
Devin Osnavor Keshishian.
Hovik Babikian. Shahan Jairanyan.
Armin Marcosian.
Ingrid Michelle Ortega.
Gustavo Munoz.
Eber Peña Castillo. May Pion. Tiffany Michelle Ramirez. Liana Shaverdian.
Canarik Elizabeth Artinian. Miguel Cuevas. Cody Earl. Pablo Gerardo Alvarez Archila. Salma Estrada Madrigal. Angel Javier Flores.
Maxwell Waxman.
Matthew Leone.
Ashley Arachiga.
Taylor Jane Sneed. Elizabeth Jo Zabaglo. Aaron Simonian.
Myron Laxon.
Andrew John Catan.
Arle Villanueva.
Jesse Contreras.
Melissa Marie Salcedo. Liliana Roxana Sapera. Jasmine Timis Avila. Linda Brielle Ocaranza. Isabel Maria Santiago. Angeli Taveras.
Nathan Antone. Kimberly Casillas.
Melanie Lopez Pineda. Jacqueline Hoffine.
Haley Christine Brown.
Juliana Puldar. Daniela Rubanova.
Fatima Latif.
Vicente Virgen. Sergio Villatoro.
Jason Fromer.
Ricardo Llamas.
Yesenia Perdomo.
Carlos Montenegro Gonzalez.
Joanna Escobar.
Daniel Velasco. Monica Custodio Perez.
Arby Abrahamian.
Lily Lilit Yeremian.
Liliana Vanessa Garcia.
Morelli Corrales.
Karina Salas. Randall Reyes.
Josefa Mamsa. Toros Hovsepian. Zeltsin Herrera.
Eric Olmedo. Janet Rodriguez.
Guadalupe Armas.
Merv Garcia.
Christina Berberian. Lucina Daldumian.
Angeli Rivas. Valerie Guadalupe Rubio.
Nairi Kapshanian. Nare Mari Nashalian.
Grace Orefice.
Dui Bao Ho.
Eric Diaz.
Catherine Roque. Janie Vasquez Flores.
Gevorg Bagdasarian.
Joanna Rodriguez.
Hussein Ali Noaid.
Javier Sarate.
Jose Moreno.
Juan Carlos Valdez. Jack Stauber.
Juan Camilo Guerrero.
Michael DeMauro.
Alejandro Ornelas Munoz. Angela Geniola Trujillo.
Vanessa Mercedes Bonilla.
Jacob Varadian.
Lizette Espana.
Diki Chimi Hamo.
Eduardo de Jesus Martinez.
Neldy Areli Montejo Trujillo.
Lucine Vanyan.
Brian Alvarez.
Dave Harshad Kumar Patel. Coral Cristal Rodriguez. Valeria Rodriguez.
Grace Monica Bettis. Gabriel Porto.
Ted Melendez. Jennifer Lopez. Yasmin Lopez.
Jody Reyna. America Salachi Saldana.
Omar Mariscal.
Brian Christian Lucero Schmeider. Iman Servachu. Josefina Samaniego.
Anais Juarez Rosales.
Kimberly Espinoza.
Emma Loyola. Tess McDaniel. Alan Gastelum.
Kevin Florian.
Yuki Tamura. Chris Zaragoza. Max Pfaff. Jalen Riley.
Joshua Herarte. Janice Lay.
Maritza Cano Luna.
Kwame Emmanuel Conan.
Tegan Ballard.
Now. Amy Barcena.
Lori Takvorian. Elizabeth Olivares.
Emily Isabel Martinez. Dalia Guadalupe Marcial.
Serena Samergian. Valentina Tejeda.
Natasha Nichols. Aiden Jasanis.
Maria Inez Sandoval. Lisbeth Vialta.
Daisy Hernandez. Ricardo Jimenez.
Christopher Arzumanian.
Michael Mardirosian. Khadijah Kiana Madir.
Herrera Demirjian.
Dulce Ramirez Bamaca.
Now reading the names for Masters in Professional Accounting.
Patricia Perdomo.
Jacqueline Urias Morales.
Michelle Marie Covarrubias Ibarra.
Grigor Shamiryan.
Aaron Ebrahimi.
Harchoran Kaur. Delphine Nyofu.
Vince Yoshio Okamura.
Magali Fernandez.
Fernando Matias. Tara Kalatian. Talin Nazari.
Sedikula Reshtin.
Ali Habibi.
Behnam Sadrai.
Jorge Iroza.
Kristen Yip.
Stephanie Echevarria.
Lourdes Ramirez.
Now reading the names for Masters in Taxation.
Raymond Pucci.
Andrew Machado.
Ari Paz. Derek Salercio.
Jonathan Montoya.
Robin Scott Hutchins.
Caitlin Sue Kelly.
Ahmed Boutot.
Elian Chetra Villarica. Krishna Bipin Shah.
Arix Gumruyan. Kirsty Hunt.
Janet Mosasafar.
Siddharth Jain.
Sarkis Bornazian.
Sharit Halavi. Mariam Margarian.
Anna Skliarenko.
Panteha Gobahi.
Sophia Toe.
Cynthia Maria Francisco. Anne Bui.
Jennifer Landa. Ann Nat Nguyen.
Clemente Yanis Kail. Se Juan O. Now reading names from the Department of Business Administration. Talene Sarkissian.
Edgar Banuelos.
Bhavani Prasad. Chantal Sood. Diana Vicente Santiago.
Daisy Delgado.
Elizabeth Jimenez. Tracy Jones.
Christina Parsamian.
Ken Roy Mejes.
Matthew Koblenz. William Simon Cohen. John Borgadal.
Mark Rostam.
Brian Arriaga. Oyuntugs Batgarel.
Trenton Sincombe.
Tony Navarro.
Cindy Rodriguez.
Maribel Macias.
Parisa Dahesh.
Sienna Rocio Gabriel Laguna.
Bianca Batashtu.
Diane Tran.
Anjali Kumar. Laura Gonzalez Ponce.
Wei Shen.
Jacqueline Tu Lin Ka. Julia Gus. Tenny Manukian.
Romo Kadajay.
Yakov Clutch. Ian Martin Arujo. Fatomata Goita.
Katrine Babayan.
Michael Weinberger.
Mark Manzan.
Juliet Savage. Tatiana Spiegel. Shauna Oler. Dean Wake. Now reading names from the Department of Systems and Operations Management. Leslie Velasquez.
Ismael Kazimov.
Marta Leanne Elas.
Jeet Ketan Savjani.
Jeremy Argueta.
Oscar Valdivia.
Arman Hakobian. Hugo Hernandez.
Amrit Paul Rai.
Harrison Hill.
Matthew Alexander Aguilar. Sopir Akavan Zanjani. Jaden Cephalou Thompson. Irene Fehir. Lida Bagdasarian. Mdinas Ahanud. Manuel Berberian. Daisy P. Cook. Rolando Cook.
Camohelo Rapia.
Damaris Ayala.
Jesus Daniel Negrete. Julian Calentar.
Joel Flores. Kylie Brennickmeyer.
Daniel Miguel Rodriguez Carbajal. Tina Rasamiketisak.
Giovanni Galvez.
Sean Argue.
Chandler Kubinski.
Romik Abgaryan. Nettie Francis.
Christopher Cuco Orozco.
Emilio Esteban. Elvin Chow.
Brandon Lamb. Tristan Montez.
Ronnie Antonio Pineda Jr.
Stephen McCarthy.
Adriana Viridiana Sanchez Garibe. Justin Stanford.
Jose Inzunza. Samantha McLean. Christopher Galvin. Alec Hendrickson.
Val Sofianchuk.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Jonah Marie Santos. Ashley Ortiz Hasso.
Zachary Hillstoft Scott. Adrian Giovanni Lopez.
Kareem Ahmed. Christian Felix.
Ame Konkar. Esteban Hernandez. Carla Hernandez. Sho Kato. Hunter Gonzalez.
Jesus Daniel Rojas.
Lolita Mandela Garcia.
Catherine Yesenia Velasquez.
Mary Sanchez. Destiny Pina Chamorro.
Valeria Hernandez Elbor.
Esmeralda Diaz. Mariah Faith Abad.
Oscar Sanchez. David Villa.
Cassandra Garcia de Alba.
Adan Contreras.
Ricardo Garcia Lomelli. Mohammed Mohsin Khan.
Eddie Sanchez.
Marissa Avila.
Adrian Haro.
Dominic Shahabi. Alan Zorabian. Santos Sanchez.
Kaina Castillo. Steve Austin Abraham. Helen Aida Craig.
Anthony Hanneman. Elizabeth Hernandez. Naman Jassi.
Alfonso Curiel.
Jacob Andrew Garcia.
Michael Vardanyan. Richard Samuel.
Anthony Jorge Lozano.
Jorge Polanco.
Dylan Nufio. Angel Gonzalez.
Aquiles Atanasio Eustaquio de Trinidad.
Richard Eric Lordahl.
Viridiana Radio.
Denise Marie Becerra.
Urfa Javed.
Anthony Duarte.
Yervand Seferian.
Edwin Barrera.
Joanna Lozoya. Rocio Garcia. Chantel Guglielmelli. Jessica Gonzalez.
Alexia Zamudio.
Sophia Gonzalez. Ashley Gonzalez.
Ryan Snyder. Jocelyn Pina.
Lillian Macinas.
Maria del Carmen Rodriguez Zarate. Rosa Maria Rodriguez Zarate.
Oscar Herrera.
Jose Luis Ortiz Jr. Benny Perez. Jose Ramirez.
Jeremy Allen Hester.
Rodolfo Ramirez.
Mitchell Glath.
Stephen Fryrear.
Casey Kaufman. Maram Rami Hijaz. Victor Gutierrez Ramos.
Juliana Paola Rodriguez.
Viridiana Mendez.
Demario Parker. Kiana Samoy. Alejandro Vallejo. Valerie Urena.
Kimia Konchkov.
Robbie Defoe. Anthony Dio.
Camila Gutierrez Rojas. Huang Wen.
Harachia Vahramian.
Harant Avatisian. Mary Artine. Vartan Beltayan. Farshid Baruz.
Galust Sargsyan.
Manoa Khodabakshi.
Ian Fabregas.
Alexandru Dan Toma.
Christian Omar Contreras Castillo.
Alfonso Vasquez Jr.
Mehdi Nakvi.
Vanessa Vera. An Tran.
Le Bui.
V. Lam Nguyen Ho. Amaya Hernandez.
Richard Diaz. Nicole Frazier.
Rosemary Pham.
Mark Kimura Norgren.
Diego Eslava. Stephanie Beltran.
Julie Viviana Moreno Calderon.
Eduardo G. Ochoa. Harold Snyder.
Andrew Julian Gonzalez. Mario Hiron.
Imran Paracha. Gloria Salas.
Carlos Amaya.
Jasmine Osorio.
Stephanie Bueno. Kenneth Asato. Michelle Castro.
Irene Thuy Nguyen,
Jose Luis Ogdoc, Alicia Ramos, Fabian Sagastume,
Ivan Gonzalez,
Noelia Rodriguez,
Miriam Hubu, Minor Stephen Morales,
Marcos Sanchez, Troy Romana,
Patrick Martinez, Deandra Cole,
Andrea Selena Paez Rosa,
Timothy Munson, Joanna Crystal Gomez,
Nasim Valivand,
Adrian Johnson,
Harisa Borzui,
Matab Sharifi,
Silda Farusman,
Nareen Hovanesian, Lena Jazrawi,
Christian Boone,
Alexandros Mikrakis, Narali Garcia,
Lizette Soriano, Juan Rios Jr.,
Cameron Jaquette,
Xander Ortilia, Ricardo Zagara,
Our last but certainly not least student, Eden Shashua.
Okay, so how fun was that? Really fun. So graduates, I have very good news for you because now Andrea Zeckler from the class of 1983 will be here to welcome all of our graduates into the California State University Northridge Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Beck. Welcome. Welcome to the CSUN Alumni Association. Matadors. Okay, I heard more applause for individual schools. Let's go. Woo! You have now joined more than 400,000 CSUN graduates, all of whom are ready to lend a hand as you take the next steps towards your dreams. As you complete your CSUN journey, you should be very proud of your accomplishments. I know we are. And you're just getting started. Your horizon shines with possibilities, and the world needs your gifts, all the gifts you have to share. As you step forward into your future, reach out to your fellow Matador alumni. We are ready and willing to help guide you as you navigate your postgraduate journey. And in turn, we invite you to stay forever connected to the university and the Alumni Association. Remember, and we've heard it several times today, once a Matador, always a Matador. Congratulations and welcome to your CSUN alumni family.
Thank you, Andrea. All right, are you ready for this part? Are you sure you're ready for it? All right, so I would now like to ask all of the baccalaureate degree recipients, would you please rise if you are able? In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel to the right of the mortarboard. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company of highly educated individuals. In recognition of your new status, would all recipients of the baccalaureate degree please move your tassel to the left? Friends, family, colleagues, and community members, with the click of my ruby red chucks, it is my great honor to present to you the class of 2023. To officially close this ceremony, I ask that staff, faculty, and CSUN alumni, please rise if you are able for our university alma mater, Hail to the Matadors, under the musical direction of Professor Tina Raymond and the Jazz A Band, and performed by Diana Abanate. You can find the words in your program if you don't already know them by heart. And once the alumni alma mater has concluded, we ask that you please remain in your seats to allow our faculty to recess. This is the opportunity for us to demonstrate our gratitude to our faculty for their expertise, their support, and their inspiration, and all that they have given to our graduates. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates, and now we'll do it in unison. And remember, once a Matador, always a Matador. Well done.
For the North